to discuss about the design of 4-bit shift register. We already know that what are the shift operations and how they can perform. Here we are designing a 4-bit shift register. To design this register, I am going to be use 2 by 1 multiplexer. We know that the multiplexer is a combinational circuit which accepts 2 to the power of n inputs and turn them one of the input as the output. So here the multiplexes the two inputs and generate only one output based on the selection input yes. So I am going to be consider 4 multiplexers, right? So this is the first 2 by 1 multiplexer, the first 2 by 1 multiplexer. This is the second 2 by 1 multiplexer, and this is the third 2 by 1 multiplexer, and finally this is the fourth 2 by 1 multiplexer. So this is the mux. It has only one input, and this is also only one output, and this is also only one output. So the multiplexers should have the selection lines. Hence, I am going to be consider one selection line, that is yes. So the selection line is connected to select one of the input of the multiplexer as output. The selection line is connected to the all the multiplexers, all the multiplexers. And we know that the multiplexer has the two inputs. This is the 0 input and first input, and also this is the 0 input and first input, and this is the 0 input and first input, and this is the 0 input and first input. And the topmost multiplexer is connecting the serial input of left side. I am going to be represented as IL, and the bottom multiplexer consisting one of the input as the serial input of the right side. I am going to be represent IR, because we know that the shift operations are performed only on a single register. Let us consider this is the single register A. Then the least significant bit, this is known as A0, and this is known as A1, and this is known as A2, and this is A3. Here I am going to consider only 4 bits. So to shift the register towards the right, there is some push input, that is serial input from the left, that is to shift the data towards the right. To shift the data towards the left, there is a serial input from the right side. Hence, I am going to be connected these serial inputs to the top. Top is the left serial input, and bottom is the right serial input here. Okay. Now I am going to be connected the inputs of the multiplexer. Now I am going to be connected the first input A0, register A0 bit to the one of the input of the second multiplexer. Now I am going to be connected the second input A1 to the first and third multiplexers. The bit A2 is connected to the second and the input, the remaining input of the fourth multiplexer. The final bit A3 is connected to the one of the input of the third multiplexer. This is the design of the 4-bit shift register. The outputs H0, H1, H2 and H3 represent the shifting of the bits. Now I am going to be explain the function table. The function of the 4-bit shift register is depending upon the selection lines. Now I am going to be draw here. Suppose the selection value S equal to 0. The shift register work as perform the left shift operation. Suppose S equal to 1, it performs the right shift operation. Now, hence I am going to write this is the selection lines as selection line S, and these are the outputs H0, H1, H2 and H3. Now I am going to be represent that. Suppose S equal to 0, that is shift left operation, that means move towards the top side, data move towards the top side. Now here that is A naught, A naught, A1, A2 from the right side, right input IR is inserted. Suppose 1 selection input 1 is there, the shift right operation is performed, that is data shifted to bottom, that is left input serial input is inserted, and that is A0, A1 and A2. So this is the function table of the shift register. We can practice this diagram carefully. Right? This is the design of the shift register. I hope you can understand this one. Thank you.